Right, guys, what is up? Welcome to the very first episode of this series. Control is the game we're playing. I actually know nothing about this game, to be honest with you. I know that it's in the running for Game of the Year and that it's supposed to be quote-unquote dark sci-fi, which is actually kind of right up my alley. Like, super interested in this type of stuff. So, um, that said, we're just going to jump right in. I don't know what, like I said, what is going to happen. I don't know anything about anything aside from what I just mentioned. We're going to go headphones. Subtitles for the homies. Yes. Start a new game. Yes, please. New bureau employees often get lost in the shifting corridors of the oldest house. When in doubt, look for green direction signs and consult the map with the up on the direction pad.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Am I in control?
Hello?
Yes. Is this our character? Yes.
Anyone here?
Jump. We have like a dinky jump kind of animation. Okay. I don't know what all that spiel was about. I hope we get some clarity soon. Because I'm talking about holes behind posters. No, if you guys know anything about this game, and if so, what would you rate this game? I was shocked to hear that I haven't heard of it, and it was in the running for Game of the Year. I felt like after that, I had to play it, you know?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Okay. Zero expenditures. We're collecting things already. The game doesn't really do much for you in the beginning, apparently. I mean, I know we like just started, but it just kind of threw us in, and we're just looking around at stuff now, you know? Green lights right here. What it said. The loading screen to follow green lights. We can just barge in on stuff. Okay. Something in here to know about? Pressing different buttons. Nothing's happening. Okay. It was closing in on the picture of this guy, right? Strange.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I crouch? It's not. Okay. Feels like I should be able to crouch and go in there. My gamer instincts are telling me that I should be able to crouch and go in there, but guess not. Security order. Should we be reading these? You guys prefer me to read these here? Look at what we got here. Collectibles, research and record, staffing surveillance, equipment, cost breakdown spreadsheets. Got something here. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, smartphones, yada yada yada. Considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles, okay. That's kind of a weird one. Number 2 pencils aren't allowed inside. Range. Shoot to kill. Oh boy. Okay. In business at the Federal Bureau of Control then, huh? Okay. Back outside this way? No. Oh wait. This way, aren't we? It's kind of dark and gloomy. It's got this ominous sort of presence at the moment. I feel like we should be reading these. These are okay. I don't know if our parts do. Departmental claims. Thursday. You guys feel free, like if I'm just skimming that too quickly, feel free to pause the episode and read it all the way through if that's kind of like what you're into. You guys hearing that? There's that guy over there.
Hello?
That guy again.
Hey, excuse me.
Hello?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Ahti.
You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I like that she's talking. It feels like she's talking to me. And I kind of like that. Hold on a second. It's not an identical... This is... Am I confused here? Because I feel like this looks exactly like the entrance that we just walked through to start the game. Right? We went down this hall. Bang. I don't know, man. Okay. Is that the type of game this is going to be? Actually crazy. Okay, we're in the elevator.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Starring Courtney Hope. Hopefully the game's not too... The volume is not too low. I mean, it's not a very loud game up to this point. Even this, there's not... I mean, there's music, but it's very subtle music. Play all the way through. Guys, make sure, if you like this type of stuff, if you like, video game let's plays of popular games, make sure you hit the like, you hit the subscribe. I really appreciate that kind of stuff, as we're seeing some really crazy stuff on the screen right now. Hit the notification bell and make sure you don't miss any of the episodes that we put up. We just got finished today, actually. I finished Call of Duty's campaign today. Interested in that kind of stuff, man, go check it out. This looks absolutely wild, does it not? Look at all this. Roll. Okay. Hell of an introduction. See deeper into the bureau.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Clearance. Do we have like a flashlight or something? Group technology. In here? No? This way. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of getting my bearings a little bit. The sensitivity is a little higher than I'm used to. I'm working with that. Dealing with, like, the random gloom inside of these rooms. This one is just so dark. And just do not disturb. Not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Huh. Okay. I mean, that's where we were going anyway, isn't it? Hello?
Shit.
Oh, man.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who is she talking to?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
I'm gonna put all our fingerprints all over the suicide weapon.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am
Complete the
I?
astral plane challenge. So, from what I gathered right there, apparently that weapon, there's like an application process. I guess that's what we're going through right now. And if you wield it, you're in charge of the Bureau. Then maybe, kind of what I gathered. Know how wrong I am in the comment section if that's the case. There's A. Melee. Oh, shoot. That's wild. Want some of this, buddy boy? Pow! Okay.
The same gun.
Hold a gun / house. Who's to be chosen?
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Now I have a gun. I kind of like her, man. I kind of like her. She's weird. I don't know who she's speaking to. And another game with a gun in it means that you guys are going to make fun of my aim. There's no reload. It seems it automatically reloads. Like it recharges, actually. Probably the right way. And they just crumble, bro. He's got a hell of a hook. That one punch right there. Another one? These things are giving me the creeps, man. And it's got a cat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, something here. Board appoints you. Congratulations, director. Right.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
We're not going to comment on the type of person
Things have quieted down outside.
it would take to be happy to be
Is it
here.
safe to go?
Oh! Am I detecting elements of horror?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Oof. You like picking things up now? Let me drop health elements. Okay, cool, cool. Yes. Guys, I'm kind of, and I know this is sort of a reach, but I'm kind of getting vibes from Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. If y'all ever played that, you know there's like an element of psychosis with the main character. She speaks to herself a lot, and she hears voices and things like that, you know?
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Dang, just wipe them out of reality with that punch. Wonder if we'll get some more powers, man. That's actually really cool. What's going on with this guy? How much? Oh. I'm trying to think of the game that the gunplay sort of reminds me of. Oh no, man. You know, it's very simple, the gunplay, but it's very you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Remnant. That's what it is. It's very satisfying somehow, although very shallow. At least it is up to this point. Commercial on investigation. Suspect. He's getting pretty sick of duds. We're going to find a better way to sort the fake offs from the real things. You need to rotate these field agents for a bit. Round route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. I hope too much. Hello. Ammo refund? Weapon mod? Loadout? Oh, I didn't know that we had things we can apply to this? Oh, okay. That's an entirely new element to the game. That's going to add a lot right there. Okay, rate of fire. Equip. Well, we don't have a lot. Oh, we can only equip one. Okay. Which one is it? Rate of fire. Which one do we have? Oh, they're both rate of fire. No. Ammo refund. 8% ammo refund versus 12% rate of fire. I'm going to go rate of fire for now. Very cool. Very cool for that. Personal mods. Everything. This is like a whole thing. Assets. Rents. Collectible. A whole bunch of stuff. Again, let me know in the comment section if you would prefer me to eye every collectible. Close this? I don't know. Did we just lock ourselves in? Yeah, I think we just did. Oops. Maybe I'll edit that out. Maybe I'll leave it in. Do a blooper reel. Okay. Guess we need to go this way. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Hiss.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Turn that off.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Look at this place, man. This is... What is this? Do I jump down? Okay. Here we go. Well, that's like a boss. Like a mini boss. Kill all the ads first. Get to our new friend, the mini boss. Ooh, gosh, I don't want to be around that health. I didn't realize it was going to hit us so hard. Sheesh. Whew.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
It's actually really cool. I don't think I've ever seen this in a video game before.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Simple enough concept to just cleanse little checkpoints, basically.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Outfits. Civilian, that's all I've got. I need...
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised age.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Really like the inner dialogue that we get privileged to. That's really cool. Funny, actually.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
Does sound crazy.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
Ooh.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
I'm with you.
We did it before. Push the
This is
hiss
actually
out.
insane, right? She said that she wasn't ready to tell her about us, right? So is she speaking about me, you know, us playing this game? As if we're some sort of, like, extra power that she's privileged to, right? And is she seems to have a lot of resentment towards the Bureau that she's apparently now the director of. So I don't know how that dynamic's going to play out. Work?
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them
Wow, we just
apart.
killed someone. Great job, Jess.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Yeah. The phone is red. It's probably a big deal. Something important on the other line. Usually how it works.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no
Unknown
stupid
caller.
questions.
All right, guys. On that, we're going to end our very first episode, the pilot episode, if you will, of Control. That is mind-bending, and I'm absolutely loving it. Make sure to hit like. Make sure to follow. Or subscribe, excuse me. This is not Twitch. Also, hit the notification bell. Alerts you every time we drop a new episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.